We already know that Godzilla radiation can make humans mutate. But animals can also mutate too. According to police and civilian reports, more than 50 people reported being attacked by mutated animals. The nature of the animals changed to become aggressive, uncontrollable, and acted like rabid animals. It doesn't matter if the animal is herbivorous, they will change and eat human, or eat each other. According to reports, 22 zoos in America have been closed because the animals have become monsters. The team to eradicate the Godzilla invasion has succeeded in eradicating 8 of the 22 infected zoos. However, it's also reported that most of the animals in the zoo have found their way out of the zoo and roaming around the city. Likewise with pet shop. Animals, pets, birds in the air and fish in the sea. About 24 pet stores in the US have closed, and in the process of eliminating every animal there. The researchers also asked people to stay away from birds or hide if at any time a bird passes above you. Because the lethality of mutated animal attacks has been dominated by birds, the fish in the sea are also mutating. The government has made it clear not to eat fish at all. Even though the fish purchased looked fresh and had no signs of any mutation, they were still told not to consume it. Here's the data on how animals mutate. But it doesn't stop there. Some plants were also infected by Godzilla's flesh and mutated into monster. Plants will change and live into monsters. Although most of the plants cannot move, some manage to stretch their roots out of the ground and drag themselves to find their prey. This is a very unique thing about research on mutations in humans, animals, and plants. We find that Godzilla's flesh can heal dying people or animals, but of course it will use the dying body for its host. However, even though they are controlled as the flesh host, the person who becomes the host can be slightly aware of what is happening even though half of their mind has been taken. However, this is not a sign that the person is safe. Please stay away. Knowing that Godzilla flesh can cover and fuse bodies together, they can create a type of hybrid creature that is much more dangerous than the Godzilla flesh that is in the process of being formed in stage 3. Our team managed to capture some of these hybrids. But all of this doesn't just happen in America. Since March 21, 1994, Godzilla's flesh floats in the sea and dragged by sea waves towards land and invades the seasides throughout the world and grows or infects fish and birds that consider it as food. As a result, the animals died or, worse, mutated and invaded the surrounding area. So how do you survive these mutated creatures and plants? 1. If you meet them on the street, quickly avoid them or find a place to hide. 2. If your pets show the characteristics or signs that we have explained earlier, kill them immediately or find someone who can kill them if you don't have the heart. 3. If your plants are mutated or trees and the like, we recommend burning them, but be careful not to cause a 4. If there is a flock of birds in the air passing above you, quickly close the doors and windows of your house so they don't come in and attack you. Or if you are outside, quickly find a place to hide and please do not make any noise. 5. If you find 6. Don't depend on the police to deal with all this.
Because you don't know which police are real and which are fake.
We have an important report for our beloved Mr. Philip Denver. After Adam Kennedy and Gilbert Johnson were reported missing from our bunker in Norfolk 3 months ago, we received news from our community in Indonesia. They report that Adam and Gilbert have signed into Sam's community. It seems they brought a lot of samples of Godzilla meat to Indonesia a few months ago. And now, we find them creating giant cocoons on Sumatra in Indonesia. However, don't worry, Mr. Denver. Most of the animals that are mutated due to Godzilla's radiation are unable to grow perfectly and cannot exceed the size of our Godzilla. There's only a small chance that some of the mutated animals can evolve perfectly like Godzilla. We're also in the process of catching Adam and Gilbert so we can learn more about what Sam was up to the day Godzilla came to Sam.
Kingston. I know a lot has happened to this world since the day Godzilla attacked San Francisco and killed my mom, my brother, and almost took my life. Through my father's notes from Operation Crossroad, me and my dad have researched about Godzilla, even though the government and the cult tried to isolate us from the presence of these beasts who owe my family blood.